first and foremost, Happy New Year to everybody. Um, this is less of a formal episode of First, Last, and Best, more of just kind of like an update on where we're going with season three, when you can expect it, and just some things to look forward to. First and foremost, obviously, First, Last, and Best as a concept is sticking around. I mean, it's the entire origin story of the show, so it'd be kind of weird to get rid of it. The reissue is also sticking around. We got a few episodes of that coming up as well, and bands you should know. I felt like that was a really great late success for the podcast, so that is easily going to stick around. Um, I got a few bands that I've already been discussing and having conversations with about coming on the show and sharing their stories and where they've come from and where they feel like where they are planning to go this year. So I'm really, really excited about that. I also am going to be introducing roundtable episodes, more of that into First, Last, and Best, where we'll be taking an artist and having multiple people's point of view from that artist. However, we do have two new concept episodes that will be making their debut in the next few months. First and foremost, it's called Change the Culture. Um, Basically, we are going to be taking a event or an album or a band or something that kind of changed and shifted the musical landscape. Um, think the emergence of Elvis or the Beatles landing in America or the two-tone craze in the UK in the early 80s and the punk rock revolution here in the United States in the 70s and 80s and just stuff like that. Stuff that changed the modern landscape or the landscape of that time, day and age, um, and created this kind of tidal wave of new music. So that is something that we're going to be exploring, and also something called the thought experiment, where we'll be taking a question and just having more of an open discussion amongst many people about that. One of the first episodes of season three is going to be a episode of the thought experiment, where I'll be joined by Colin, Angle, and Jeff, and we'll be discussing um, something that has been near and dear to my heart, and that is the evolution of music by a band and how we can and cannot accept it. Um, so there's a lot to look forward to. March, we are actually going to be exploring Women's History Month. We'll be going into more of a women's led uh, idea of music, including a women who paved the way and changed the culture, and possibly some female artists coming on and discussing women who have inspired them. There's really a lot to look forward to, and I am actually very excited for how this is going to go. Obviously, Summer of Ska will be making its comeback in late July and August as we get on the road to Supernova. I'm hoping to actually be wandering around Supernova for an extra day, so that way I can maybe run into those of you who are there. And we can have a discussion about ska music and how much we enjoy it. Um, I'm not sure 100% else what else we're going to be doing throughout the year. I have new guest hosts that want to jump on. I have quite a lot of bands that we're going to be discussing. And I honestly feel really, really good about where this show is going. Um, so much so that if you haven't noticed, I am wearing a First, Last, and Best hoodie. The hoodie is not for sale. It's something a friend of mine made for me, but he is going to be making t-shirts for the show. So we'll be doing a pre-order starting sometime in January. Basically, I just want to see if there is, in fact, uh, enough people to warrant me buying the shirts and getting them pressed and shipped and everything. If there is enough interest, I believe we will be doing a first round of orders sometime in early February. But we just want to make sure that the want for a first, last, and best T-shirt is actually there before we actually start, you know, spending the money to actually get these made and to ship them and get them to you. Um, I am also considering getting stickers made, but that'll be more of just a you want a sticker. If I see you, I'll hand it to you. Or if you order a shirt, you'll get a sticker with it. Um, yeah, I mean, uh, I'm planning on the first episode to come out on the last Monday of January, which will be Monday the 26th of January. That will be my wife's debut, where we'll actually be finally doing the Good Charlotte episode we've been talking about for so long. Um, so yeah, I mean, 2026, I honestly think is going to be a very big year for the podcast, and I'm looking forward to bringing this all to you. Um, I mean, like this is still just a hobby for me, so I will be getting it out as much as I can when I can. And but honestly, this is something I truly love. This is honestly just a big thank you to everyone who's been listening, everyone who's following us on social media, everyone who's been a part of this ride with me for the last 8 months. It has truly meant a lot. And I look forward to continuing to grow with this show and to bring new episodes to you. So that's it for now. We'll see you in a few weeks for the Good Charlotte episode and all the episodes that will follow. Oh yeah, by the way, you may have noticed that we also changed the intro music. Shout out to Stop the Presses. That is their song Wasted Youth. They are now the official theme for First, Last, and Best. So thank you to Stop the Presses for allowing me to use their music. Um, I'm really excited. They are such a great group of people, and Allie and Danny, I'm sure, will be on the show again sooner rather than later. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. I look forward to putting out more episodes and to talking with everyone who wants to chit chat because I am more than open to doing God knows just about any type of music you can think of. So, until then, we will see you in a few weeks, I guess.